Hello to all. In this video, I'm going to share a function called if function. It is a logical function used in Excel to extract the data. So let's see the definition, what the definition or what the explanation of if function is. If function checks whether a condition is met and returns one value if true and another value if false. And the syntax goes like this: if parenthesis start logical test, comma value if true, comma value if false. So this is the definition or explanation and the syntax. Now let's see the use of it. I have two tables here. Quarter 1 sales, employee name and sales, and I have quarter 2 sales. So what I will do, if this sales equals to this sales, then it should say a matching, and if the sales of this and this is not, then it should say it's not matching. Simple. So let's see this how it works. First of all, you will apply equals to if, then the syntax, you should follow the syntax always while applying any formula. So the logical test we need to do here now. So my logical test is this equals to this, and now the syntax says after the logical test, syntax says to apply comma, and then if this logical test is true, if the output is true, then what should it write? Value if true, the syntax says. So for that, if you want to print any character or write any character, then we have to start with the double quotation. Any character or the string in Excel within a formula should always be within double quotations. So I should say matching, then my quotation ends. If the logical test is false, then what should it print? I will write not matching. Then the quotation ends, that is close, and hit enter. You can see if both are matching, then it will say matching. And to apply this same formula in all the columns, all the cells here down, then what I can do, I can press shift button with down arrow key and select this, and press Ctrl D. That match. Now you can see whichever is not matching, it will say not matching 412 and it's 195. So both are not same numbers or not same digits, so it's saying not matching. This is how you can apply simple if formula or if function in Excel. It basically makes the logical test for you and prints any character or string of your liking. So as we did in this small example. So this is the first part of this video. Now let's move to the second part, that is example 1, how we can apply if function in different conditions. In first example, we are going to see that students, this is the chart of class 8, 9 and 10, and the marks in different subjects. So if the marks are 60 in all the subjects for a particular class, or you can say for a particular student, then he is in first division, else he is in second division, or he is not a first division. So let's check this with if function equals to if. So in logical test, we have to test all these numbers that they are above 60. So there will be multiple logical tests. Then for multiple logical tests, we need to apply AND function also. So AND function, yes, right, and once your formula gets background with blue, as my one has also got the background blue, then we can press here formula, then and parentheses will be inserted. Now what we can do, we can select each one English and greater than sign 60. This is my first logic. You can see the formula is also showing that the syntax is showing logic 1, then apply comma, then logic 2 is max greater than 60, then comma, third one similarly greater than 60, comma, next greater than 60, and bracket close, or and this is close. So this is the my logical test, and now I need to apply comma. Now, if all this value, all the value here, all the values, okay, let me explain it from here. All the values in this AND function is true, then it should write first division, else it should write second division. So let's write the output of this AND is true, then it should say first division, or should, if marks are less in one subjects, then it should write not first, and close and hit enter. Let's copy this down, Control D, and you can see the first one is only first division because all the marks are above 60. For the second one, he has less marks, less than 60 in maths. Same goes for a third row in maths and science, so it has not put it as first division. Let's change this one to 65 and 70 to check that our function is working properly, and this one is 90. You can see it has changed to not division, not first division to first division. This is how you can apply if function with AND as well, and you can nest it. So this is the first example how to apply if. Now let's move to the second example, where we'll see how nesting of if is done. This is the second example for if function. So let's see. I have a small data here which says the employee name or a candidate name and their salaries. This is the tax slab which they have to pay. The tax slab says if they have more than 8 lakhs in 8 lakhs, then they have to pay 30% of their salary. If 5 lakh above 5 lakh, then 20%. If 1.9 lakh above, then 10%. And if below 1.9, then it should be zero tax. So now we have to calculate the tax for each person in this list. So let's see how we can do that. First of all, we have to nest the if function here, and please note in this example, freezing of column and rows and cells will be very important, because when we apply the formula here on the first one, and when we copy down, then we need to make sure these cells move downwards, but when we select this and this, they should not move downwards, they should be freezed. So let's see how we can do that. First of all, equal sign, if function. My logical test is that if this is greater than this, now I need to lock this, because I don't want my tax amount, highest tax amount, to be moving downwards when I drag the formula towards down. Now we can apply comma, and then if it's greater than 8 lakhs, then you have to pay 30%. Then I also freeze this. If it is not, then again we have to apply if logic here. If it is not, then it should look for this. Similarly, if it didn't fall under this criteria, then it should look for this and then this. So now if function, and again we need to select this. If it's greater than 5 lakhs, let's freeze this, comma, it should print this number. Now let's freeze this as well. If it's not meet this criteria, then again it should do a logical test. So look, this is greater than this, log this one, comma, and if it is, then it should print 10% and log this, and if it is not, then it should print 0%. And again we have to fridge this, or you can log this. Now we have done the nesting of this. Now we need to close all the parentheses or braces which we have opened. So we have opened how much? 1, 2, 3. So we need to close 3. Now we should hit enter. 0.3 means 30%. Now let's drag this down and press Ctrl B. See, and for this, now we can put this into a percentage sign for the formatting. Now this is how you can nest if function to calculate a tax slab, and you can print all this in one go. Very simple and very easy to apply. Once again, just a recap of this example. You need to make sure which cell or which row or column should be logged or freezed. Logged or freezed means they should not be allowed to move towards left, right, or up or down when the formula is dragged. If you see, B2 is not logged, it's similarly B2. If I apply $sign here, then it will fix the column, and if I apply $sign in the left hand side of 2, then it will lock the row. So you have to make sure that which cell or which column or row to freeze or lock. Then you can do the nesting of the function. So that's all in if function. Do let me know if you have any query, question, or guidance for me. Put them in the comment section. I will look into it and try to create a video on that. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe my channel. Have a good day and good time.